Hey guys, welcome back. Alright, for today's lesson, we are talking about characters, setting, and plot. And I know that you guys just got done re-listening to Big Red Lollipop. I really liked the little girl that read that story, is why I left that video. I thought she did a really good job of making it sound good when she read it. And plus, the book that she read had some different pictures than our book does. So it was nice to see some of those different photos. Alright, so characters, setting, and events. Since Big Red Lollipop is one of those realistic fiction stories, we talked about how it's a made-up story. It could be real, but it's a made-up story. And all made-up stories are going to have characters, a setting, and the plot. Let me go back so I can write. Here we go. There have characters, a setting, and the plot, which is the beginning, the middle, and the end. Now, I know that you guys have probably heard those words before. What are characters? Very good. Characters are the people in the story, or who's in the story. So let's think about the characters in Big Red Lollipop. Who are the characters? Who's in the story? Well, yeah, there's that little girl. Remember, her name is Rubina. So we're going to write Rubina. There we go. All right. Who else is in the story? Yeah, there's her mom and her little sister, Sana. Remember, her mom in the story, they call her Ami. And then there was Sana, who was her little sister. Was there any other characters in the story? Any other people? Yeah, you're right. She had another little sister named Miriam. And then there were also the girls in her class, the ones that were inviting her to the party. They were in the story too. But since they weren't main characters, we're going to leave them out. Because characters, we just want to worry about the most important. That means main. So just whoever is most important, who's the story mostly about. And it would be these four. That would be Rubina and her family. So there's our characters. Alright, now setting might be a word you're not sure of. Setting means where are they at in the story. It's usually where are they at and when is it happening. So where are they in most of the story? Remember, just worry about most of it. You don't have to worry about every little thing. Mostly they are at, they're at their house. So we're going to say Rubina's house, because it was her house. Alright, so that's where. I mean, I know they were in the car and they were also at the birthday party for a little bit, but remember, most of the time they were at their house. Alright, so when was it happening? That's a little tricky. Not all books are going to tell you exactly when it's happening. It's not going to say, hey, this is on a Saturday, or this is on September the 15th. It's just, sometimes we just have to make a guess. And sometimes all we can put is present day, which means we know it wasn't happening way in the past, and we know it wasn't happening way in the future. It's happening now, which is called the present. So we're going to say Rubina's house in the present, which means it could be happening right now. Alright, the next part of a story, after you figure out the characters and the setting, you'll need to worry about the plot, which is the beginning and the middle and the end. And if you can remember these things in a story, it's going to help you be such a better reader. Because good readers, when they read a book, they can remember who was in it. That's the characters. They can remember where they were at. That's your setting. And they can remember the beginning, the middle, and the end. They can remember what happened in the story. If you've read a book and you can't remember these things, you maybe need to read it again. Maybe you didn't do such a good job of it. Good readers can do these things. So we're practicing that so we can be a good reader. So let's think about Big Red Lollipop. Just think about the beginning of the story, and we don't have to tell every little bitty thing that happened. We just need to worry about the most important. So at the beginning of the story, what important thing was happening? Yeah. At the beginning of the story, the important thing was that Rubina got invited to a party, and her mom said she had to take her sister. So yeah, I'm going to try to make that just as short as I can. We're just going to say, I'm going to fix that just a little bit. We're going to say, Rubina goes to a party and has to take her sister. Has to take Sana, that was her sister. So that was the important stuff in the beginning. She goes to that party, she doesn't want to, but she has to take her sister. Alright, so let's think about the middle of the story. What kind of important stuff happened after they went to this party? Oh yeah, I remember something important happened because of what they got at the party. What important thing happened in the middle? Yeah, they get treat bags at the party, and Sana eats her sister's lollipop. Very good. That's probably why the story's even named The Big Red Lollipop, because it kind of has to do with the whole story. So yeah, we're going to say Sana eats her sister's lollipop. Sana eats her sister's lollipop. Does anything else happen in the middle? Yeah, kind of. I thought of something else in the middle. That because of the party, how Sana acted at the party, does Rubina get any more invitations, any more invites? No. So we might want to put that in the middle too. We can put more than one important thing if there was more than one, but we don't want to put we don't want to put every little thing that happened, just the very important things. But it was very important, the part about Sana eating the lollipop. And it's important to know that, Rubina didn't get any more invitations because of what Sana did. So we're going to say Rubina did not get more invitations. There we go. All right, now comes your part. When you get into your assignment in just a minute, you're going to see this worksheet pretty much that looks just like this, where I have filled it in, but I've left the end blank because this is for you. You get to tell me about the end of the story. And if you need to rewatch the video of the little girl reading the story, go ahead. But if not, if you can remember, tell me what important thing happens at the end of the story. Because if you can remember the characters, the setting, and the plot, you are going to do really well. You remembered this book. So try to tell me what happened at the end. Remember, just the most important thing. All right, now I think you all did really well. We're going to practice this some more tomorrow too. But good luck. I think you're going to be fine. Oh, forgot I have to turn off the marker. Bye, guys.